So here I am in one of Brian Barczyk's latest enclosures that we've built. We've still got to put the door in here, the glass there. This is a 6-foot high enclosure. It's just a fantastic size. We've secured all our branches in here. This is a whole new range of branches that we've made for zoos in particular. And the snakes and the lizards and whatnot are going to go on here, going to look fantastic. You put your bedding down the bottom. All the bottom of this is waterproof, so no water will get through. Then you put your feed bowls or your water bowls, depending on what animal that is. So this is a really, really nice one. Let's just move back here because I love this corner one. This is actually, on this side, there's a turtle pond going in here that I still have to build. That's going to be pretty cool, and it's only about this high. So you'll look through that, you look in there, and then in here we've done a little bit more of just the tree to look like an old rainforest. We're improving, and we've just come up with 4 different colors of moss and lichen that we're producing. We'll be selling those, and you just apply some of the adhesive and throw that dust on. We've got this epoxy here which you're just using to create this weeping wall effect, which looks fantastic. And this is one of my favorites as well, using the panel there, the cavern wall. And the reason I hesitated is I just made that. It's a new panel, and I absolutely love it. This is a latest one we made yesterday. I think there's a green python going in here. I could be wrong, but this is pretty cool. This is all secured. We've got the bending vines in there that we sell. It's got the wire through it, so we just twisted that. Got a little bit more weathering to do in that, and the glass to go on the front. We move right down here. There's a whole array of them down here. I think now that I've made these a little bit taller, it inspires me. I think I'm going into the shower business or into the sauna business, because this just looks fantastic. You can just imagine being in here with a really big shower head. You know, you've got another seat there which we'd finish off better, but this would tile the bottom. It would be fantastic. And these panels that we've used here, again, there's a whole array of them. They bend, they twist if we don't put the foam on the back of them. So you can create any shape, any room whatsoever. When I say room, I really love to get in the business of making man caves. I hear on the radio or the TV, oh, this man cave, this guy's got this man cave. They're not man caves. This will make a man cave. Okay, so this one we used a very flat background. This is our versatile flat background, which made it easy to attach the ledges. There's a whole range of ledges, about 27 different ledges. This bottom one down here is about 5 feet long, sticks out at its furthest, I think nearly 2 feet. It's only about 6 inches thick. What makes this all really cool is you can cut a hole anywhere you want and put an artificial plant in, or you can cut a bigger hole, fill with soil, and grow some live plants in here. Obviously you're going to have the right lighting to do that, but that's what I would do with this. Is I'd potentially even create a pond at the bottom, have water dripping off this, put it into a pond, live plants, make it really humid, and it would be magnificent. This is my favorite background at the moment. When I say at the moment, because I'm always making new things. This is the cavern wall. This wall comes over 13 feet long, 7 feet high. You can cut it to do whatever you want, but there's no seams in this. So we literally, just 2 of us or 3 of us, just carried it in, pushed it into the corners, screwed it or staple gun it on the side, seamed with foam down the sides and the top and the bottom. We used some of our epoxy and made this look like the wall's weeping, it's living. Got a little bit more work to do with the moss. There will be some tree branches going in here, obviously bedding on the bottom, water bowl, feed bowl, whatnot. This is a cool panel too. This enclosure here, you actually see through. So there's a whole, I think 5 of those, where when you're in Brian's place, you're going to be able to look from this side and look from that side into there. We made a big boulder here. Has to be secured to the ground still, but this will give just a bit of a screening from looking through, but the animals can climb up and on that. This is what we call our basalt rolls. Panels, and great for doing because it's so jagged and whatnot. When you bend it almost in any direction, it just looks even better. So the cavern wall up the top here with a big overhanging bit for basking for the animals. Once the bedding goes in the bottom of this, maybe a rock or two, there'll be a nice hide place there. Crystal wall down the bottom here, big hiding spot over there. Definitely needs some more decorations. The basalt wall here, done in the brown color, with some weathering happening. We call it our weathering with the new mosses and lichens. We're still going to do more on that. I'm not opposed to using artificial plants. I certainly would rather use real plants, but you know, some of these animals are going to be huge. So you put a nice beautiful fern in there, and I'm a landscaper by trade, so I'm used to using live plants all the time, but you put a live fern in there or whatnot, the big snake or lizard is going to just crush it, you know, and the lizards probably eat it. So you can't always use live plants. So in this case, you find somewhere you want, you drill a hole this size, you wedge this in, and voila, now you've got some greenery which softens the whole environment and gives another section which just looks more appealing. And then if we walk over to here, this one here, we made some big trees for the MGM casino, and we cut that tree into thirds and left a part of it out and stuck two on here. We'll have vines and we'll have some more weathering to be done in here and some tree branches going across, but this is pretty cool. This one here is right in the front window of his zoo. So this is going to be a big rock iguana enclosure, and I made a joke the other day when we did a video. I thought this was going to be for the normal tree iguanas, and I made trees for all this. So yesterday I made these pretty cool rocks, looks like Lion King rocks, where there'll be basking lights above here. We still will do some foliage and some vines and things, but this is pretty cool. This is about 10.5 feet by 3 feet, and there's going to be just one open door here, glass window in the shop front there, glass all the way along here. So it's going to look amazing, and still there's some more things to be done. So just look out, watch Brian Barczyk videos as of tomorrow, I think, if we get this posted, and you'll see us building all these enclosures.